Hello, my name is Cahill. I'm a self-taught novice luthier based out of Marion, New York. And these are, well, one of my builds in the background behind me. All the other ones I actually ironically sold.
Alright, dude, so, like, what got you started on, like, this whole guitar thing?
Building really just kind of has always been in my nature. From day one, like, Grandpa Tollison always down in his basement building boats, tanks, little things just made of scrap wood, just doing whatever. From then on, I've just kind of felt so much better if I could be like self-sufficient about anything that I build if I wanted it. I don't know, just felt so much better to actually like build it, go through the whole aspect of knowing what's what, how it actually came to be, that kind of thing, and then being able to tell people, yep, built this guy, just, I don't know. It just feels a lot better to say that you actually created something rather than just kind of forked out some money and bought it. It also helps you set yourself apart. It's kind of, instead of being like, yep, bought this guitar at Guitar Center, $500, built this from scratch from a board, There's nothing really better than having people ask where it's from, how it was made, that kind of thing. It's sweet.
So, like, what was your first guitar you actually, like, owned? Like, did you play before you built, or?
I played a little bit before I started building. Really, when I started getting into guitars in general, the thing that interested me the most, obviously, besides, like, all the guitar heroes and stuff that I looked up to, this whole technical aspect of like a guitar itself, or how all of these just simplistic mechanics could come together and create such such an intense musical instrument that could really just be altered in any way, shape, or form to fit a specific stylistic cue. The first one that I actually built was actually, I no longer have it. It was actually a rectangle, super basic, one pickup, a volume and a tone knob, and it was actually kind of a takeoff of Bo Diddley's guitar, which was also rectangular, which he was just a gnarly blues player. He could just tear it up and just feel every note, and he didn't even care. He just rectangle, big box. But first guitar I built from scratch that's actually worth anything, to me at least, this guy. It's Bailey. It's kind of come to be known. It's just two-piece Corson walnut body, walnut neck, ebony board, lipstick pickups. Yeah, sounds great. Feels great.
So, like, what's the build you're working on right now?
The build that I'm actually starting to really still figure out, finalize every little thing here and there, is actually going to be another telly. Like I said earlier, it's going to be baritone. It's going to be tuned a little bit lower, and with some things depending on what I want to do for sound, how pickup arrangements, that kind of deal. Slab I kind of settled on was a piece of African sapelli, which looks and sounds a lot like mahogany, which is going to give you a much warmer tone. It's usually attributed to Gibson because they make just about every one of their lines with mahogany. Their Les Pauls, SGs, so on. But it being a single piece body will make it much easier to actually create. instead of having to match seams up and that kind of thing with like a 2-3 piece body. With a single piece body, you just find the best spot, which is actually going to look the best. Just take your template, throw it on there, attach it, lay it out, cut it, and essentially you basically have the beginning pieces of guitar body. It's been a few days. I've had a little bit of time out in the shop, get a little bit done on that Sapelli blank. This is what the product's looking like so far. Roughed out some cavities, a little bit of a belly cut working. A few weeks, it'll end up being a finished product. This guy right here, and yeah, it's time to rock out after that.